R2-D2. This movie. Hey, this is DF Gaming Reviews here, and I'm here to review the movie Cats. Yes, I said Cats. It's been done before. A lot of movie reviewers have. The sane ones have. Maybe not really insane, because you have to be out of your mind. I'm going to review this movie. This movie's terrible. I feel bad for the people who had to sit through this movie to watch it. It must have been tough for you. Yeah. We gonna probably all need counseling after this, because this movie sucked so bad. This is the worst movie I've seen in ages, and I've seen Mary, Queen of Scots. I think that's what the stupid movie. Another movie I walked out on quarter way in because it's so damn boring. Oh my goodness! Then those two movies, Cats and Queens, Mary, Queen of Scots, is the two most worst movies I've ever seen in my life. I need to never get a review of that, so I'm gonna compare these two together. They're both movies that I walked out on, and they suck. Bored me to tears. This movie was boring. It was a drag to get to where I got to in the movie. The best actor in the movie was that black chick. I forgot the cat she was playing. She's the one who's crying. They first meet. She's crying, like literally for real. She's crying, and she making a believable performance. For a terrible movie she's in, but she's putting her heart into this movie. In this terrible movie, she's putting her heart at working, doing better acting than I've seen the main character is acting in this movie. It feels like the people who aren't used to Broadway are just doing what they think ought to be done in a Broadway. I don't think they knew what they were doing. Somehow we had prior experience in Broadway, but technically speaking, the main character didn't, because she runs me. Her Broadway acting was terrible, even for a Broadway. It was not convincing at all. The music is borrowed from the original Broadway, I believe. That's why it's not really impressive. I mean, the music is good, but it's borrowed from it's either came from the original Cats. It's probably more likely came from the original Cats. They just took all the music from the original Cats, maybe added one song. They did the Lion King thing, except for Lion King was probably better than this one. But I digress, because the Lion King has a plot, but this one does not. You can't spoil a movie without a plot. You know what needs to? For this movie to be spoiled, it needs a plot to spoil, and there is nothing to spoil in this movie. Idris Elba, he plays the bad cat. I think his name is Matakara, something like that. They had Moriarty, then they changed his name to Makari Kara, some strange name. Like, I guess he's the bad cat who's just eliminating all the contestants so he can be the only one to win. And it's like, I didn't really care for this character at all, and not in a bad or a good way. I just didn't give him rats behind about this character or what he was doing. He's some sort of magician, and he was just throwing cats into the side with magic and whatnot. They had freaking Gandalf in this movie. Yes, I said the word Gandalf because I'm gonna call him. That's what I'm gonna call him, because I don't know his name. I'm gonna call Gandalf the theater cat. That's technically what I'm gonna call him, because he looked like his character from Lord of the Rings. It was Gandalf the theater cat. His name's gonna be Gandalf from now on. Gandalf the theater cat. He look a lot shorter, doesn't he? Gandalf the theater cat. That's his name. I remember him by. That's what his name could be for this review. It's Gandalf the theater cat, because I'm not saying his acting was any good, Just every time you see him every time you see him, all you can think of is Gandalf just like a cat. And speaking, it probably could have been done in Lord of the Rings. I could see him turn himself into a cat, but that's what he looks like. But I digress. And for the old Deuteronomy, you would think it would be a guy, but it's a girl. Cat. Looking like a freaking lion from one of the freaking. Looks like Leo the lion, the scaredy lion from freaking what's that movie? I watched it like 3 million gazillion times. Yeah, Follow the Yellow Brick Road. Y'all know the name of the movie. She looks like the Cowardly Lion. She looks more like a lion than a cat. Oh, Deuteronomy looks like a cat. And why you give her the Bell cat name? Deuteronomy is not a gender neutral name. I'm just going to tell you that it's not. I never heard a female named Deuteronomy because I'm just guarantee you that a female cat name. Oh, Deuteronomy. You want me to looking like a freaking old lion instead of a cat? She's supposed to be a cat. She looks like a lion. She's got too much fur. Like she's trying to say she's fat. And she's wearing a freaking mink coat, which I don't even understand. Why are the characters wearing weird clothes? She's wearing a expensive mink coat. I don't understand. Along with then there's 2 cats that look exactly alike, and you'll confuse them only if you remember that the villain has green eyes. Okay, it's that one cat that looks exactly like the villain cat, but he's not the villain cat. I don't. That's another thing. You will not remember anybody's name because none of them are memorable in the slightest. They're memorable by actor name, but you don't know what the cat name is that they play. Reba Wilson, yeah, she plays a fat, rolly cat that always falls on her face all the time because she always has to play a fat actor who's clumsy and does stuff because that's supposed to be funny. It's not. It's not funny. It's not witty. It's played out. She has suffers from the same disease, same crap as the other actor who plays a ghetto black chick all the time. Maybe that's it. It's playing into stereotypes. Okay, now she doesn't do it so much, but she still sounds. But she's not playing the character. It's just how she talks. You can tell whether she's playing that character or she's just how she talks. She's playing a different character, but that's just how she talks. It comes off as that, but she doesn't. That's how she talks. She never. It's just how she naturally talks, I suppose, or she's just playing that stereotype. I don't understand. Realness. I suppose if that's how she naturally talks, then ain't nothing you can do about that game. She's always gonna be portrayed as somebody playing a ghetto, but it gets people always talk like that, and that's her natural voice. And that means she can't really act because now she just talks like that. She just goes on stage and talks the way she normally talks. And acting, you're supposed to be able to mold your voice into different character arcs. You're not always sound the same because you're acting a role. Acting role will make me need to change how you talk. And you're supposed to play a middle class black guy who makes a lot of money, black girl who makes a lot of money. You don't need to sound ghetto. Because I know a lot of middle class who talk ghetto. I mean, there are probably some, but not a lot. But I'm getting off. Yeah, you get sidetracked off this terrible movie. The movie's so bad. I have been 10 minutes telling you how bad it is. I thought it'd be legendary bad. At least we could laugh about how bad it is. But this movie is way worse than the Hilarious Bad. This it's very hard to enjoy. The faces, you are looking at everything, dude. These people look like something out of my fever dream nightmare. It just doesn't mesh right. It just doesn't look right at all. I mean, no, it just don't look right at all. Boring. Music novels are boring. Cat novels are boring. The main character is boring. Everybody's boring. And nobody's rememberable. The characters' names aren't memorable. You might remember them from other movies, but this entire movie is boring. And that's all I got to say about this movie. This movie is getting a 1.5 stars altogether. One and a half stars. That's all I'm getting. It ain't getting no better than that. It's a 1.5. F for failure. It fails as a movie. Stick to what it's good at, and that's Broadway. Oh, and I forgot. All that I wanted is not to have to watch this movie, but I got sucked into watching this movie. That it was so terrible. Ooh, that I wanted to wash my eyes out with a container of bleach. All that I wanted is to not have to watch this stupid movie. Good night, y'all.